When it's time for a change, nature will produce the men and women who will create that change and redirect our course. We've been traveling some time now where our leadership and thought has been for the most part male driven, and we've overlooked our youth and our women. Why? It's because our women and children are primarily consumers, and marketers have targeted them aware of this fact and taken advantage of our nature as men to be in the driver's seat. But our children have grown there through our teaching and been molded and have extracted the value from them, and they wiser and sharper because of it. I think it's time now that we hand over the keys to our youth. Let them shape the future. We need fresh ideas, fresh perspectives, fresh insights on how do we rise? How do we achieve that world that we all know is possible? And I believe that change and that solution is not only within, but is present with our youth today. Because that pain our youth feel and have felt and dealt with is still trapped inside. And we haven't opened the channel which will allow them to express it creatively. And if you can't express how you feel, you begin to only feel what you can express. With all due respect and homage and honor, I don't think the answer is with our elders and our forebears. Maybe part of it, but the amount of lies that have been told, even during the time of the flood of information. So all the youngin' has to do is go look up the truth. And you've just been stripped of their respect and trust and pride in you to where they feel they on their own and would rather figure it out themselves than to accept you disrespecting their intelligence. Whether knowingly or unknowingly, our elders have fed us wrong, incorrect information and bad teaching that don't produce what they claim to. Because the fact is, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. But I believe the key lies within the youth. We need to get out of their way and give them what they need. They've already soaked up our jewels and took the best parts of our wisdom that we had to offer. And I think it's time we step back in the role of the foundation and no support and back they play. We need to be more effective listeners. Stop cutting them off. See where they going with it. It's a method to how they operate. They not only gotta navigate this world through the pressures we've placed on them and the decisions we selfishly made for them through our intentions, we ended up doing the opposite of what we set out to do, which was to leave those coming up after us in a better position than we were. We've actually put them down and put them under us, not considering their thoughts and feelings about our choices. Let them stand before us now and build. Let's put them first. Let's make them our primary source of influence instead of trying to influence them. Let's hear them out. Let's see what they have to say. Let's watch what they create, what they produce. Allow them to be heard. It's no doubt we will continue to protect and serve, but let's give them a chance. Sometimes we try to lead so much that we actually limit our youth and end up discouraging them from speaking what's on their mind. And when we have something to say, let's talk to them and not at them. Let's speak with them and not about them. It's true they can learn from our mistakes and advice, but they have hearts and minds of their own they can receive guidance from. New lessons can be derived through those mistakes that we haven't discovered yet. Our youth is a mine of talent, a well of talent that others have exploited. They have eyes and ears. They can see and hear what we've already been through. They can feel that without looking at it through the tainted lens of our egos. They're able to see more and further ahead than we think they can. So we need to reappraise what we do have at the moment. I think we'll come to find that we actually at a point where we have everything we need to give them. Our women and our children have been trying to tell us this and show us, but we haven't been listening. We've been criticizing and pointing out and unconsciously suppressing their gifts. They know what it means to be thorough. They know the difference between who's phony and who's authentic. And if you think they can't tell, just watch how they rebel and see what they gravitate to. You don't gotta worry about them falling for the okie doke. I know we wanna be the heroes, but in fact, it's the children and the women who restores our families back to our rightful state. So don't just go about your day without fully hearing out what our youth have to say. If we know they being targeted, let's not antagonize them with fear, trying to make them scared. Let's empower their force and their wills and strengthen their mission. Let's reinvigorate their sense of purpose. Let them know we got their back. In a way, we sent them off to war, but they ready. They've been prepared. They know the challenge that lies before them, and they not scared to take it on. They know what it's gonna take. We just gotta be there for them when they need something from us to fulfill their destiny. So to our youth, we lend our hands and we here for y'all. Anything y'all need. I'm Kick Your Brain No Trap, creator of the Board Game Club Wars. Follow, like, subscribe, and share. Check out the description for more info.